Hey guys, it's Mike from Shimino's Workshop. I know it's been some time since I put up new content. Mostly focused on my Etsy store for now. I haven't been doing any commission work. Some small, personal, private collection stuff. So I do have an unboxing video though that I wanted to do today. I've held on to this for, geez, it's probably been about 2 weeks. Just waiting for kids to get back in school and get some free time, quiet time. But here I have a Saber. I've been waiting, maybe a year and a half, 2 years it feels like. This is a Hearts of Kyber Kota SteelSeries hilt. I did an install for a customer a few years back. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description to that video. And I fell in love with that saber. And so I had reached out to Seth at Hearts of Kyber. Just letting him know that if he ever did another run, I'd be interested, and that finally happened. So let's just get right into it. I've removed shipping labels just so that, private details wouldn't be shared across the interwebs. So I know, Seth, there was a limited run. I forget the total number that were done. Eventually I will install this saber, and my plan would be to design a chassis for it. I'll throw it up on the store, or make it available for printing. For those that might have ordered this and looking for an install option. Sorry, just looking at some of the internal paperwork here. Ships from overseas, so just some shipping label stuff. Cool. Looks like a little note from Seth, also with use and care, install, just some notes. And keep that. All right. Well, here's the big reveal. Good. A lot of good bubble tape, bubble wrapping. I can see the leather wrapping already, looks beautiful. I'm avoiding using the knife so I don't accidentally scrape the hilt. Looks like we got a little bit of tape. Oh, I love the sound venting. Sorry, I'm going right to sound venting, not even looking. Let me unwrap the rest of it. Awesome. Oh, nice weathered red button. There's going to be a blade plug with some shine through. One thing Seth had remembered is, I think on his original, I got to go back and watch the video myself, but I think on the original, let me figure out how to. On the original install, there was a blade plug, but it didn't have any shine through. So he designed his blade plugs this time so that there would be shine through. Some good action on the button there. Let's see if it puts any. Retention screws for the pommel next to the cover tech. right there. Yeah, let me, right back, let me just grab a set of hacks. Just take a look at the inside. There's a good amount of room here, so we could probably, what I'll hopefully end up doing, I see another couple of retention screws. What I'll probably wind up doing is using the PCB switch and pixel connector, so that right here looks like plenty of room. Hopefully I could utilize these retention screws, but I imagine there's going to be a good amount of room to get, you know, like a holder piece here that'll hold the button, that'll hold the NeoPixel connector on both ends, still leave some blade depth. I'll have to see how far down the blade plug goes, but I assume that's the retention for it. And that leaves all of this pretty much for a sled that can slide out, right? So that looks good. Oh, well, there you go. Get a flashlight to see what's going on in there. But yeah, you can, well, I can see. I don't know if you could see. Let me get a flashlight. So it looks like one solid internal diameter. Should have got calipers when I was in there. But the important thing is that it's a plunger. So I don't even need the pass-through. We could just make one big long sled with a button, you know, location for a tactile switch right up top. And let's see what we're dealing with up here. Yeah, there's your blade plug. So imagine this probably slides right off with these retentions, but I don't see any reason. That looks like 1 inch also. Let's see. Yeah, we're dealing with 25 ID, 25.2, so that's 1 inch. We'll make it a little bit less than 1 inch. But yeah, basically a 1 inch chassis with a 24 mil bass speaker. Yeah, this is gonna be easy. And then, so if that goes there, do we do a speaker pod? Yeah. No, maybe not, because this is going to slide all the way in. Yeah, so we could do something, maybe. It's probably not worth it, though. What I'm thinking is, you know, if the pommel cap had a larger diameter, we could put maybe a 28 mil bass speaker in there, but well, I don't know. Yeah, that's 29 right there. I just don't know if that's going to be enough depth with the cap on to get a 28 mil bass speaker in there. Probably not, would be my guess. I should have noted where the retention screw was. Because if this is on my hip, then I probably want to switch out. So do we want to do 180 degree? Maybe we'll line up the cover tech with the other retention. Just tighten that down. So that's easy on, easy off access for the chassis. I don't think I'm gonna have to mess with anything here. There's no wires, since this is just a plunger style. There's no wire, no switch wires, so removable sled would be perfect. Boom. You got blade plug and blade retention right there. So yeah, I'm thinking the chassis is probably going to be somewhere about, yeah, it's going to be long. More than 150. So the question is going to be chassis retention. Only because the switch could, right? If I make a chassis that goes from here, basically flush down here, do we want to just leave it sort of floating? No, because then it can rotate, right? And the plunger won't line up. So we're going to want to, and there's no screws in here. So maybe what we'll wind up doing is drilling a chassis retention hole here, and we'll slide it in. Maybe it'll come flush or a little bit less than flush, and we'll drill and tap, maybe 1 or 2, and that just loosely will keep the chassis in place. Yeah. I'm not very good with chassis designs and crystals, but put a Profi, whatever board we put in here, battery. If we do battery and board, then we can have a crystal between the switch. Right, maybe usually an 18650 battery. Let's say there. It's about that long. I probably won't stack it though. So if that's a battery, let's say that's about Profi board. Yeah, we could maybe get a small crystal chamber up here between the switch and the Profi. Or maybe get the Profi up there and have a crystal between the battery and the Profi. Yeah, there should be enough room. We'll try to do something. All right, well, that was it. Seth, thank you. I've been waiting a very long time for this, so I'm happy to have it finally. I like if I'm it's been a while, so again I have to go watch my old install video. I feel like the internal's a bit different. I don't remember it being in the internal diameter being the same ID all the way through. I feel like I remember there being switch wires. So I like the approach with the plunger. I love the new blade plug. Sorry, I should have. Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna look fantastic. Yeah. We're gonna have good shine through. And then what I was talking about with the speaker, you can see in the pommel, there's some holes drilled for sound venting, and a small little vent area. Hardly noticeable. If you're looking straight on, you wouldn't see it. Slight gap, maybe that's 2 mil for sound to vent and escape. So you're gonna have some good resonance here. I don't know, I'm gonna have to test different size speakers. I don't know if I'll go 24 or 20, 22. Larger's not always better. 28 undeniably is going to be the nicest sound, but 20, you know, trying to get the largest speaker into the available size is not always the answer. Sometimes a 20 it will do better than a 22. So yeah, we'll have to figure that out. I'll have to play with, you know, what a 20, 22, 24 sound like in comparison. But I think there's going to be, even if I really want to make use of this space for chassis retention. Yeah. But even if I stop the speaker here and hide a retention a little bit further up, that'll give a little bit of room for resonance chamber. Yeah, this is gonna sound good. All right, I've I don't know, I've looked at this long enough. So yeah, keep an eye on the channel. I'm still here, I'm still doing some stuff. Maybe one day I'll get back into commission work. We'll have to see. But right now I've just kind of been going through my collection, you know, deciding what do I want to keep, what do I want to sell, what am I never going to get to. So you've seen me selling some stuff out already. Yeah, so that's been my focus. Obviously this is a keeper. All right, well, I've rambled long enough. All right, guys, well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm gonna find a place to put this in my collection. I don't know if I'll put it on a wall or just on a stand on a shelf. I'll have to figure that out yet, but that'll be next, and then we'll install her. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.